Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about our education system. This video will be divided into three parts. The first part will be introduction, second is body, and third is the conclusion. The introduction contains why our education system is bad. The body will be consisting of what are the major things which making our education system bad. And lastly, the conclusion will consist of the results. What can be the results which will help our next generation. So let's begin the video. First, introduction. Why our education system is bad. Our education system has designed ourselves to read, memorize and write. I think every person has a different perspective and a different ability to catch something, to memorize something and then implement or apply. I think our education system is bad because of the ethics and the regulations which is there for years. Now, in the previous 2 years or 3 years, I have seen that some schools have taken a step towards smart screens. I think that is a good step. But when I was in school, our school haven't done anything about it. Our school is like that old mindset that says read, memorize and write. And that's why our education system sucks. Let's come to the second part of the video, which says which are the major things which making our education system bad. The first point is that school doesn't have much ways to teach. Now most of the people who is watching this video will stand up and argue. But how can you tell that school doesn't have much ways so and so? But in my thinking, schools are still baby feeding every student. School doesn't give the freedom, doesn't give the extra ways to think, to imagine to the students. Read this question, this will come in the exam, memorize it and give the exam. You will get the marks. This is bullshit. Second point, nowadays every schools or the schools which are opening, establishing new, they are doing business and not educating. I have seen much schools. My personal school, I'm not gonna tell my school name, but my school also did business. They are not thinking about their student future. They are not thinking about what each student will gonna do in the future. How can the teachers of the school contribute in each student's life? How can they help? They just focusing on
this is business.
This is my sweat.
I know, but I did business.
Shut up.
the third thing why our education system is bad, because there are student bias. I personally feel this because in my class 11 and 12 phase, I have feel that my economics teacher especially, she used to do bias with me. Till class 10, I am very good at studies. My commerce teachers has been changed. I really respect him from the bottom of my heart. He's a very good teacher and I hope that every student get that type of teacher. He used to give me extra classes. He used to didn't judge me, my English, my vocabulary, my studies. He didn't judge. That the most important thing which I gonna talk in the next point, but he's a very good teacher in my opinion. So let's move on to my economics teacher. The economics teacher used to bias me or used to threat me. He didn't use any focus of her in my economics. I used to be very bad at economics and still now I am very bad at economics, and she never used to teach me that how can I learn, what are the different ways that I can learn economics. There is nothing called one way in achieving or learning anything. The toppers, or we can say the who are really good at studies, she only focuses on them. The student like me, below average or average, I'm not an average student, I'm a very good student I believe, but in class 11 and 12 maybe I'm influenced by some student nonetheless. But the teacher has the responsibility. I think the teacher has to take that responsibility that every student is great at what she or he teaches. The fourth point why our education system is bad is people judge the students by their questions. I have just read a book in the few days. It's called Build Don't Talk by Raj Shamani, a very famous podcast. You can watch its podcast or read its books. It will be very useful to you. In that book, it's specially written that in Israel, people and kids are doing great at what they do, because in Israel people didn't judge kids' question. Every stupid question is a new way of thinking. It's written there. every person have a different way of thinking, and from there their question is invented. In Indian education system, many teachers I've seen, they insulted the student in front of assembly, in front of a group, that what kind of question you are asking? Shut up, man. What is this? Every question is a question and that has to be answered. So that's the fourth point why education system is bad, because our education system thinks that question has to be like a question, but it's not. Every question has to be answered and every stupid question also has to be answered. Let's move on to the third part of this video, which is conclusion, and it conveys that what can be the results of our education system that will be beneficial for our next generation. I personally think every person, like I said previously, every person have a different perspective to learn something. Someone learns from listening someone else, someone learns from watching something, watching videos, watching motivation, watching inspiration videos, lecture videos, and someone learns from experiences by which they learn. I think that's the perfect way, but it takes time. Our education system has to evolve. The new generation that we call Gen Zs are more intelligent and more evolving than a school teacher, because they think very differently than a school teacher. Because a school teacher just think like, when we read something, when we memorize, when we write, then we gonna be a big man or big woman. No, if we just experience things, we can learn huge than just read, memorize and write. And lastly, I just want to convey that people who study a lot often study about people who do not study at all.